at the moment.
Three, two, one. Sniper rifle. 3, 2, 1. Collateral. Anytime. As soon as he pokes up. As soon as he pokes up. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, that was a player challenging there for complexity. He's still firing through, actually. Ooh. Got some hit markers there on nade shot. TP opening up the feed there. So now 3 versus 3 early on. Merc going down and TP going down respectively for your teams. Bomb is down at the moment. Scumpy's closest to it, but Scumpy's focused on sniping across the map. He gets taken down by Aches. Now nade shot still sniping over here at open stairs. What's he going to do here, Benson?
Well, he needs to rotate towards that B bomb because he's currently going to be left in a 1 versus 3 situation. Nade shot renowned for being a fantastic search and destroy player. Can he prove it here at Gfinity? That's going to be the question. Pulls out the sniper, trying to get the line of sight on any of those complexity players. But you can see on the mini-map, one of those complexity players has just run right to the opposite side of the map. He's just like, well, I'm just going to sit here, wait for nade shot to make a play.
Oh, misses the shot on the Clayster right there. Clayster barely showing his head at the moment. And now you see some free firing going down. Nade shot going for the kill here. He's going to take fire from behind, though, as Crimsix was helping to cover Clayster. And OpTic going down 1-0 to complexity in this map number 2, search and destroy. If you're just joining us, this is OpTic Gaming versus complexity. And complexity with a strong hardpoint game, taking the 1-0 series lead. And this is map number 2, raid, search and destroy.
Complexity just make it look so simple at times in hardpoint, but you know, search and destroy, very different game type. We'll have a look and see if OpTic can try and come back here, as we'll see them on the defensive side. Big T just heading straight towards the middle. That surprises me. No nade shot going middle with the sniper rifle. Big T, however, he's just going to be waiting to see if anyone has gone mid. But you can see on our mini-map, all 4 complexity players not wasting any time at all, rushing that B-bomb site, completely flooding it. Crimsix is going to get first blood on Scump. That's going to give them the 1-man advantage, and also the bomb site control. Merc responds by shutting down Crimsix 8, and in fact 8 with a 2-piece. Takes down Big T and also nade shot. So it's going to be a 1 versus 3, all down to Merc. He needs to get out of there, Hastro.
And he did just that there, Benson. He is going to try and stay alive here. Took some hit markers. Bomb is going down for complexity, and they lock down that choke point with Clayster right there, taking cover. Complexity just does an amazing job of keeping themselves in positions where they're going to win the gunfight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you can see complexity. They have some revenge that they want to try and get on OpTic. Definitely, that's the way they're playing right now, trying to prove a point. And obviously, as you said earlier on, with that new pickup Clayster, who just looks so dominant at Anaheim. I mean, they really were the team to beat, and it looks like they're going to be the same here at Gfinity.
All right, and we're going to be on board with nade shot. I mean, I can't disagree with that. Complexity just really looks like they're
on a different level right now.
They're trying to go on an impact run in LAN tournaments right now. They look that good.
They really do, and you can see nade shot with that sniper trying to get a pick, but Aches is actually going to take down Big T with the DSR. Meanwhile, Merc actually planting that bomb. There is someone in that Tiki hut, and nade shot hasn't actually seen him, and it's going to be a 2 versus 4. He needs to call it out to his teammate, and where actually is his teammate? It's going to be Scumpy. He's right behind watching the flank. There's going to be no one for Scumpy to actually watch, so nade shot is just going to get flooded by complexity plays. All 3 of them running straight at nade shot right now. He could hit a nice sniper clip, not going to happen. Scumpy responds by hitting TP, though. Needs to check that bomb site. They're all running behind him. Place is going to act as a distraction, and Scumpy should get shut down shortly.
Oh, and yes, he does. Aches. Look at this. Aches going for the defuse. He's on a 5-kill spree. I don't think he's even died yet. He's 5-0. Crimsix 5-1. Aches is certainly going to be getting close to that Hellstorm missile. And this is just almost impending doom for OpTic if he gets those score streaks up. If he has that Hellstorm and Lightning Strike, this could be a lot of trouble. 3-0.
Yeah.
Complexity in the lead in a certain score.
Yeah, very true. You've got to like that play as well from Clayster. He was just trying to keep him busy up top while he allowed his teammates to just go for that quick challenge. Very intelligent play there coming from Complexity, and that's why they have that 3-0 lead now. OpTic, they need to win this next round. They don't want to allow Complexity to snowball and just gain all the momentum in this game. They need to just try and put a stop to it as quickly as possible. And Complexity, they're going to be on the attack, and they're all rushing towards that A-bomb site.
Oh, and Aches is twitching his gun up and down, picked up the bomb because he is so close to getting that Hellstorm. They might be going for that quick A rush. Oh, but Big Timer coming up with a huge 2-piece. That's massive for OpTic right now. Clayster trying to snipe across. There are players for OpTic located just across the map, and now it's going to be a 1 versus 3. Clayster versus Big Timer, Merc, and Scump for OpTic. Clayster just going straight for the bomb. Very aggressive play out of him. He's actually in decent shape right here, but Merc just did it to him. Merc with a nasty play right there to avoid getting taken out by Clayster. And I actually think that was another OpTic member that was actually getting shot by Clayster, and Merc just hops up here onto the rock. No big deal. Takes out Clayster. and
They
OpTic
needed
finally
that.
on the board.
They needed that. That could just give them a little bit of momentum to steamroll. And this is what I was saying earlier on. You know, complexity, they have Mr. X. He can motivate them. When OpTic's heads go down, they need that motivation. Sometimes it comes from the big plays, you know. Sometimes it comes from Scumpy just going on a streak. Sometimes it's nade shots, you know, just trying to get his team pumped up. But when their heads go down, it is not the same OpTic gaming.
Oh, crimsix with a nice snipe right there. 2 players down for OpTic early on. Scumpy just passed right by a complexity player. They didn't even see each other. And now complexity, probably, they might get surprised here by Scump. Oh, actually, one player is turning around watching the flank. And that's going to be Clayster taking out Scumpy. So OpTic down 4-1 now in this raid search and destroy. Benson, it's looking...
It's not looking good, is it?
It's looking a little rough, but OpTic, again, like I said, these are 2 very evenly matched teams, and complexity just looking like, right now, they're the hotter squad.
They really are. They've just got a response to absolutely everything OpTic is throwing at them, and it's going to be 4-1 up in this series. One of the big points of this tournament so far has actually been the Envy score, and I'm actually curious to find out what's going on in that. We'll try and get an update for any of you guys that are watching this stream after this match, but for now it's going to be 4-1 in favor of complexity on this Search and Destroy raid.
Yeah, we're going to have Envy actually facing off against Impact. That's it's actually the curse. The curse game with AAA is the one with all the implications. Now we could have a 3-way tie in
That would
Bravo.
be crazy. That would be absolutely ridiculous. But for now, it's going to be a 1v1 situation. Big T has tagged him up. I imagine X is just going to run away. In fact, X has actually stayed up there. Feeling confident, Big T needs to obviously just do some defensive work. He doesn't need to go for the rush. X has to get that bomb down. 53 seconds left. Big T knows. He's using experience. He knows this is a huge round for OpTic.
Oh, here we go, though. Look at this. Big T going to come up around Aches.
Sneaky Beaver tactics.
Here we go. Big Timer and Aches. We get a gunfight right here. And Aches with the headshot on the Big Timer.
He's letting him know about it. He's just saying that he's probably expressing
as well. But again, like I said, Complexity always does a great job with using their map awareness to take cover. I mean, it's so hard to pick them, especially on a map like Raid. There's cover everywhere on this map. And there's an EMP grenade. crimsix going down for Complexity. And now you see the sniper coming out for Eggs. I'm going to switch over to him. Oh, nice shot on the Scump. And surely now, OpTic certainly going to have to try and get this bomb down. 2 versus 2. And I'm still going to stay on board with Eggs here. He's just been hot all game long. And now it's going to be up to Eggs. 1 versus 2. He's going to be facing off versus Nadeshot and Big Timer, who are both favoring that B bomb zone, and the bomb is down there for them as well. So Aches gonna have to go huge here.
I think Aches is just gonna miss out on Nature, but he is gonna see the bump on it. Shuts down Big T. Nate's gonna be right up. Oh my God! Aches is gonna let the whole Gfinity know about that. Who's the best player in there right now? That was a huge play from Aches. The reaction's just so quick. He was like, oh, I see you. I'm going to make a nice little kill cam. 2-piece. Thanks for playing. 2-0 complexity, and this is a huge statement coming from them right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's a 6-1 right there on Raid S&D. You know, I mean, there's just nothing else you can say. I mean,
10-1.
Just to be quite honest, complexity looks almost unstoppable here.
10-1 from Aches. That's the performance you want. And an amazing 2-piece kill cam to end that game.
Yeah, that was, you know, it was just... Aches is just on, he's just on another level right now. I mean, you know, at Anaheim, he put on one of the best performances